Hello, this is the Captain Paxo with another multiplayer game for Titanfall 2. This time I'm using the Spitfire, or as I like to call it, the hot fire, because when I use it I get to spit that hot fire. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm running with Ronin as my Titan again. Trying to get a few quick kills off in this middle lane, because I know people are going to be there. Get a couple of assists. Not the worst start, I don't think. See someone off in the distance there, try and pick him off, but then I get picked off from an angle I really should have expected, because people like to jump on that monorail, I guess it is. And I'm going to try and get a revenge kill on this guy. So yeah, the Spitfire. The more observant people will have noticed that I have the pro screen, or the kill counter, on the Spitfire, which means that I've taken it to Generation 2. Yeah, I've used this thing a fair amount, and after using it for a fair amount, I can safely say that it's not really the best gun. It's kind of an all-round okay weapon, but there are also better all-round weapons, like the Car SMG is a better all-round weapon. It's got better hip fire, it's got much less recoil, its reload is about the same speed, and like, okay, it has less ammo, but I mean, come on, how many gunfights are you gonna win because your opponent ran out of ammo before you? Not many, I don't think. So yeah, the Spitfire's not really that great. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling with the recoil at long range, and it hasn't really got that good hipfire. You might look at the hipfire crosshair and be like, oh, that's not too bad, but as soon as you start firing, it gets bigger. So you're only really going to be winning gunfights with the hipfire if you're in really close proximity to your opponent, which, if you're that close, a lot of the time you can probably punch them in the face, and a lot of the time your opponent is going to be using something that has better hipfire, and it's probably going to gun you down a little bit like that, you know? And then at long range, because it's got that, like, not great recoil, it can get beaten out by stuff like the car or the R201 even. And if you're unlucky, maybe even the flatline, although... no, I don't know. You can tap fire it though, which is quite nice, but then that slows your rate of fire, and the rate of fire of the Spitfire isn't that great to begin with, you know? So, yeah, it's not really that great of a weapon, but I like it. I like it, and I don't know why. Really could not tell you why. That guy, not the most intelligent use of a turret. Has to be said. He got himself killed for it, and his turret died almost immediately after. But anyway, this game, it's been a little bit slow. I've been getting a couple of picks here and there, taking a couple of deaths. Use phase rewind here. Could have done that a little bit earlier, but it's alright, I guess. Try and get this pilot. Ooh, ions onto me. Ooh, couldn't quite get into the phase shift quick enough, because I think there is a little bit of vulnerability when you're activating phase shift, and on top of that there's like usually at least 50 milliseconds of ping. But for me it's usually like 60 to 80. Can I get it? Nice. Who gets gooses with the flatline? No, not flatline. Spitfire. Anyway, jumping into Ronin, things are going to start looking up though, because a lot of players I seem to find, like, they're alright in, like, as a pilot, but as soon as you get in a Titan, things can really start looking up for you. Get that guy. And I don't know, maybe that's just me being pretty decent in a Titan. I feel like I'm pretty decent in a Titan, but there are definitely people who are better than me. But for whatever reason, a lot of the people that I run into just don't seem to know how to take on another Titan. As I get a major flank on this Legion, I should probably be using my sword to do a bit more damage. I think the sword does more damage than the shotgun, but unless the shotgun's hitting the crit spots. But I'm keeping around him, always dashing behind him, keeping out of his line of fire. He's in doomed mode, get an execute, someone's on my back stealing my battery, and someone else is going to jump on me with the grapple. Pop my smoke, sit in it. There's a guy in front of you. There you go, starting to shoot him, although he had his shield up. There's my battery. Screw you. Do a triple animation on the reload because I'm starting to lag a little bit. Double animation on the arc wave, and I flank this guy now. He's in a bad spot, and there's another execute. That was a pretty quick 4 kills, wouldn't you say? Well, it's about to become 6 kills, because here we go, another 2 pilots, and they're standing on the ground. Never really want to stand on the ground when there's a lot of Titans around. You want to be using that mobility, because it makes it really hard to hit, especially with the lead wall. I'm pretty confident at this point, so I activate my sword core, dashing around, just trying to be a nuisance to this Legion. I'm doomed, I need to get out of there, but I was too into it. Kind of... Ah, dear. I was way too into being Ronin right there. See an Ion, got my mag launcher on. I think he's starting this chest laser. There he is. Well, there he was. That was quick. My battery's still over here, so I picked that up. That guy is both on the ground and not moving. The two things you never really want to be doing in Titanfall 2, especially in the open. Shouldn't really give this guy a battery because he's doomed, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Gives me my Titan, and I'm probably gonna call him down in a second. Oh, there's a pilot running around. I'm looking for him. Is he on my friend? Where is he? I can't see. Oh, there he is. See those red trails. Can I get him? You put that wall there. Finish him off though. MVP kill apparently. And here comes I wanted to say Legion, but no. Ronin. Use my phase shift just to keep me safe whilst I wait for him to fall. That's an AI Titan. He's doomed. Take him out real quick. And Ion, what are you doing? You missed your laser and you're trying to put pressure on me. Get out of here. Nobody puts on pressure against a Ronin other than Ronin. Ooh, that could have been really dangerous. I think that was a Legion putting pressure on me. Maybe it was a tone. Either way, it was dangerous and I needed to get out of there. And I'm going to initiate a flank. But you never want to charge Ronin. Like, you can put pressure on people without charging them. Just doing some safe pokes from a distance. If you're Legion, just constantly firing down range. Got a tone on our side. Oh, there's another Legion. A lot of people playing Legion. I'm pretty much in my doomsday. I remember what happened last time, so I'm just gonna nuclear eject out of there. And I managed to get 2 kills out of there, and that instantly gives me my Titan back. I'm really not too sure how I feel about a nuclear ejection like that, instantly giving your Titan back, but it's a Titan kill, so I guess it should. It's another Legion. Gah. There's an arc wave. Start shooting him in the face. Pop my smoke. There we go. To just do a little bit more damage. Try and doom him, or not doom him, execute him, but he jumps out. I managed to step on him whilst charging forward to try and take him out. There we go. There's the victory. Level 46. 500 to 274. Oh, this guy's... Can we get him? Where's he going? He's doing the smart thing. Oh, he's doing some wall running. That's going to make it very tricky for me to finish him off. Unless he does that. And it's going to make it very easy for me to finish him off. Arcwave the Reaper. Shotgun to the face. And we're hanging around the extraction. You know where this is going. We're going to blow up the ship. Why not, right? I wonder if the sword could actually reach that. I really don't think so. That's why I don't activate the sword core, but I should really test that out at some point. But anyway, there's an ion chest laser. They're not going anywhere. Pretty good game, I like to think. Especially in the Ronin. I only use a sword core once. 25 kills. Pretty good. Pretty good. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.